Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. As you can see, this is not a Call of Duty game, this is not Call of Duty gameplay, but today we are going to be ranking every single wonder weapon. Literally every single one. I have made a whole tier list of like all of these. I'm going to be ranking these live today. So yeah, let's just get started. Now, this video has been long overdue. I said I was going to do this after my map ranking. When was that, actually? Damn, it's been a year already. Oh my god. Yeah, it's I did that a year ago. And now we're doing every wonder weapon. Maybe next year we might end up doing that Easter egg song ranking. First weapon, anyway. Ray gun. The ray gun, the ray gun, the ray gun. Where do we put the ray gun? You see, this is the problem. The ray gun is such... I mean, it's been in literally every single Zombies game aside from the non-Treyarchs. It's been in most Zombies maps aside from, again, non-Treyarchs, Chaos maps, and Firebase Z, but it's been in so many games, and it's been so different in every one, that it's not really easy to rank definitively. For example, World at War, I'd say in that game it was good. Not as good as, like, the Waffle, but it was good. BO1, again, not as good as every other wonder up in that game, save for the Winter's Howl and the VR11 Solo, but it was still sought after. Again, World at War to BO2, it was quite a sought after weapon, even if there were better options in the map exclusive wonder weapons. It was something that everyone could get, and it's something that could carry you decently far, but then BO3 comes around, and it's like awful. It's awful. Like, there have been games where it has been literally top of S tier, Cold War. There are games where it has been awful. There's games where it's just been kind of mid. I'm going to put it, smack bang in the middle. That's where I'm going to put it. Smack dab in the middle seems pretty good. Because, again, there have been times where it's been amazing. There have been times where it's been dog shit. Right, next one. The Wonder Waffle, introducing Shino Numa. This has also been in a plethora of Zombies games, and it hasn't really changed all that much. It was the first infinite damage wonder weapon. So that already means it's good. Well, that's not an automatic thing, as we'll get to later. I'd say good is a pretty good place to put it, because there are better infinite damage wonder weapons. There are way better. Like, this can only kill 11 zombies, I'm pretty sure. Or was it 10? I can't remember. And you don't get a lot of ammo. Monkey Bomb, introduced in Doris World at War. The last World at War wonder weapons already. I'd say... Oh, do I also put it in good? Or do I put it in great? Being able to distract zombies, like to revive a teammate, get yourself out of a sticky situation, or just do something else, that is a great utility. But as a weapon, it doesn't do much damage, first and foremost. And again, it's the same thing with a ray gun. In some games, it's been really good. In some games, it's been really bad. Like the Monkey Bomb in BO4, it kills infinitely, I'm pretty sure. Or at least in regular difficulty. But in games BO4 and onwards, it takes fucking forever to pull out. It's like, it takes a solid 10 seconds. So I'm going to chuck it in good, I think. I think it goes in good. The Thunder Gun, though. The Thunder Gun. Black Ops 1, Kino de Toten, Ascension. It's been in a couple maps. Oh. I don't think it's S tier. And that might sound like a hot take. A tier, definitely. Like, it can kill a whole train of zombies, but you don't get much ammo. It's ridiculous, the Thunder Gun, man. It's really good. It's not that it's a bad wonder weapon. Like, it's amazing. Well, not amazing S tier amazing, but, whatever. But it's not worthy of S tier. There are so many wonder weapons that could land in S tier that are just fucking better than the Thunder Gun. And one of those weapons is the Winter's Howl. This thing's amazing. Super underrated. Nah, I'm kidding. It's bad. It sucks. It's actually carried a bit by its appearance in BO4. If it was BO1, it'd be F tier. BO1 Winter's Howl is F tier, but I'm ranking both this and the buffed version in BO4 in the same thing. It's a D tier. Like, Black Ops 1, 5, the damage of this thing is pitiful. Like, into the late teens, you are struggling to kill zombies, right? Or early 20s, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a minute since I've used it in 5. Classified in Black Ops 4, I'm pretty sure it caps out as a free shot in regular difficulty. It still did get a bit of a glow up in BO4, which has raised it up 2 tiers. Gersh Device. Now, Gersh Device is basically just a better Monkey Bomb. Let's be honest with you. Gersh Device, it's fucking amazing. It's it kills infinitely. It can theoretically kill more than a whole train of zombies, because obviously it will basically immediately kill the whole train. Any zombies that are nearby that spawn and then get sucked up into it. I think it can drop power-ups, and you can also use it to teleport. It's S tier. It's the first S tier wonder weapon. It's the Gersh device. It's amazing. The Matryoshka doll. The Gersh device's little brother that always gets overshadowed. I'm going to put this in good. It does a lot of damage. You will need PhD, as I'm pretty sure you're not immune to the explosions. I'm not actually sure how long they can kill for, but I know they do a lot of fucking damage. Way more than normal grenades. Scavenger. This one might ruffle a few feathers. Is this the best weapon in Call of the Dead? Yes. Well, solo at least. Is this a good wonder weapon? No. No, it is not. It's... Actually, I'm going to put it in mid. I'm putting it in mid because it's... Yes, it's a limited damage weapon. I'm pretty sure it falls off, I want to say... 40s? 30s? I haven't used... I haven't really gotten to a high enough round on Call of the Dead. It's not exactly the easiest map, but someone can bring up the numbers in the comments. It's a very fun wonder weapon to use, though. I'll say that much. VR11. It's bad. VR11 in Black Ops 1. Oh, it's the same sort of thing, right? In co-op, it's really good. Like, in co-op, it's definitely there. But I'm going to put it down there just because it relies on you having more players and coordination where to actually use it effectively. So how the VR11 works, if you don't know, you shoot a zombie, it turns into a human, sort of like a monkey bomb, but kind of worse. Because it doesn't attract all the zombies. There are zombies that will ignore it. You shoot a teammate, they get basically an insta-kill for a few seconds, right? Unfortunately, the more powerful of the abilities, as you just heard, requires a teammate, which is rather unfortunate. The baby gun. The baby gun. I'm going to chuck it in great. Honestly, it's a really fun and fucking hilarious wonder weapon to use. It can kill a whole train of zombies. You might take a little bit of damage because it doesn't, like, kill the zombies. It turns into babies, and you can use a grenade or just fucking pump them. The zombies can still damage you, but they do a lot less damage. I think great is a good place to put it. The wave gun. The wave gun. Ignore the fact that the photo is the zap guns. I mean, it's the same thing anyway. Again, it's great. It's literally just a better thunder gun. It's literally just a better thunder gun. I don't think I'm ranking these depending on like where they are on the list, or at least not yet. But this is basically just a better thunder gun. It takes the original functionality of the thunder gun with the wave gun, and then you also get the zap guns, which are 2 infinite damage pistols thrown as a bonus. So yeah, it's basically just a better thunder gun. QED. I don't know where the fuck I put this thing. Honestly, it depends again on what game. BO1, I put it mid because it can do some great things, but it can also fuck you over tremendously. Like, red power-ups are a thing in BO1, obviously, with the QED. But BO3, I'll put it... Oh, do I put it in good? It allows you to get more perks. It can give you weapons. Ah, fuck it, I'm putting it in great. It's one of the only things in BO1 that can consistently kill the astronaut zombie. Also, the effects. I love the QED. It's not S tier amazing, but I love the QED. Jet gun from Black Ops 2. Greatest wonder weapon of all time right here, folks. This, I love their ideas, and I can totally see the vision here. What am I fucking saying? It's awful. It's not even dog shit here. There are worse wonder weapons than this. This used to be the worst wonder weapon in history, people. It actually lost that throne rather quickly. You'll see what it lost it to in a second. But the jet gun from Black Ops 2. What the fuck were they thinking with this thing? Oh my god. Okay, so it's a buildable wonder weapon, right? In transit. It's the first buildable wonder weapon. The 3 parts are scattered. Was it 4 parts? It's 4 parts, I'm pretty sure. The parts are scattered along Transit's massive map, first and foremost. That's not a good thing. The fact that you can only carry 1 part at a time and you have to bring it to the crafting station in the town makes it even worse. And then once you build the thing, you're met with something that is infinite damage, admittedly. It makes you very slow when you're carrying it. You cannot sprint. If you overheat it, it fucking blows up. I think it red screens you as well. If parts fall into the lava, they get respawned back where they originally spawned, so you have to trek all across the map again to get those parts to rebuild it. And if the parts get run over by the bus when they're on the ground, but after it explodes, because obviously it explodes into its different parts, if it gets run over by the bus, you're fucked. Congratulations, you literally cannot rebuild the gun. You are locked out of it for the rest of your game. And you're not missing out on much, because yes, it's infinite damage, but you can only use it for about 2 seconds before it blows up like fucking Chernobyl Reactor 4. But on a more positive note, we'll go on to a more fondly looked at wonder weapon that is buildable. Wonder weapon, the next buildable wonder weapon, the liquefier is S tier. It's fucking amazing. It can kill an entire round in one shot, I'm pretty sure, and if not, it can clear out a fucking huge chunk of zombies. Obviously, you shoot this liquefier at a zombie, gets covered in purple goo, explodes, then the next zombie explodes, and the next zombie. It's just a chain reaction, basically. And it makes you slip and slide around, it makes zombies slip and slide around. Obviously not ideal on a map like Dire Eyes, but oh well. Blundergat. Blundergat, it's mid. Blundergat is obviously a base wonder weapon rather than the upgraded Acid Gat here. I would put it at mid. It does deal good damage on, like, the lower rounds, obviously, especially when you upgrade into the sweeper. It can carry you quite a bit, but it basically is just a shotgun on steroids, pretty much. I mean, it's the Blundergat. You look at the thing, it looks like a shotgun on steroids. The Acid Gat, on the other hand, is basically just a better... It depends on what game. It goes into mid if it's the view. I'm gonna put it... See, its damage isn't all that good. Like, yeah, I think it's better than the Blundergat. Its damage does fall off, though. It's not infinite damage, it does fall off quite quick. It does work as like a distraction as well, which is very good with it's very good with the close quarters map design of the map, Mob of the Dead, and Blood as well, but there's a better one in Blood. It's a good utility to have around, but damage does fall off quite quick. I'd say it's good, though. Hal's Retriever, again, I'm going to put it in good. It's more of a utility than a damage-dealing tool, I think. Does it even kill infinitely? Does it do infinite damage? I don't know. It can only kill a few zombies at a time, though, and obviously it's better use of utility, grab a power-up or something, whatever. From what my memory says, it's not very good at killing zombies, but it's a good utility. Similar thing goes with the Paralyzer. In a matter of fact, I might put it in great because the utility of the Paralyzer is fucking brilliant. It's one of the weirdest wonder weapons in... It's the weirdest wonder weapon in the entire fucking franchise, by the way, the Paralyzer. I mean, look at it. It looks... It definitely fits the look of it. It's not very good at killing zombies. It slows them down, and then after a while, it just makes them go... Boop. But its main utility is making you fly around the map, which is really good with Buried. You can fly over obstacles, zombies, you can do all sorts. The Paralyzer is a very utilitarian wonder weapon. When it comes to dealing damage, Ray Gun Mark II. It's good. It's good. The Ray Gun Mark II, it's a classic, you know? 3-round burst, deals fuckloads of damage to the head. I'm pretty sure like, when does this thing cap out? Usually around the 50s, 60s, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Time Bomb, again, this is the... I'm gonna put it in good. I'm gonna put it in good because it's kind of a utilitarian thing, but it's also kind of a troll thing at the same time. Like, you can do things like duplicate points to use in the bank, and it's also used for, like, the Easter egg, I'm pretty sure. What other utilities do you have with it other than that, though? I'm not sure. I guess maybe getting all your perks back after you down? I don't know. I don't really know the applications that the Time Bomb is really used in. I'm going to put it in good. Wind Staff. Wind Staff, Wind Staff, Wind Staff, Wind Staff. You always got to love something that is a good corpse launch. And the thing with the staffs is I don't actually know how good they are stacked up against some of these other wonder weapons in A tier, S tier sort of thing. Because, well, I know that those are infinite damage, these ones aren't. So let's actually start with the Ice Staff. Let's start the Ice Staff. This is definitely a great wonder weapon. The Ice Staff. It might actually be S tier. I'm chucking it in S tier because it can kill more than a horde. It can kill quite a substantial amount of zombies in a single round. I'm going to put the Wind Staff in great. I don't know how good the Lightning Staff isn't very good, right? It's like a mid wonder weapon, I'm pretty sure. And then the Fire Staff, I'm going to put it in good. Like, I think that is the order. I think. I have not used the Fire Staff and the Lightning Staff like much. I don't think I've used the Lightning Staff ever. It's a pain in the ass to get. The G-Strike, again, this is another one I got it once, and it's such a pain in the ass to get. It is such a pain in the ass to get, dude. The G-Strike. I'm going to put it in good. Maybe great. It's basically, again, a better monkey bomb. You chuck it down, the zombies, you know, crowd all around, and then you get an airstrike from the robot. And here we get on to the segment of what really could have been great wonder weapons, but they're all going in the latter 3 portions of this list. Self-Free Cauterizer is bad. It's a fucking shotgun, pretty much. It's got a weird firing mechanic. It does good damage in terms of exo-zombie standards, but this thing falls off in the 30s. Distraction Drone. I'm gonna chuck it in good. You can launch out super quick. It works super quick. I don't think it does much damage, but obviously it's not its main mechanic. It's distracting the zombies, and you can chuck that thing out fucking fast because of obviously the way Advanced Warfare handles the grenades. You launch off the thing off your wrist. Magnetron. So remember what I was saying about the jet gun being the worst weapon in history, right? Well, this isn't even the worst weapon, but it does go in dogshit tier. The Magnetron is a fucking joke. It is so bad. It falls off in like the teens. It's yet another reason to hate Infection. Dude, it is so fucking bad. It is awful. You shoot zombies with it. It might kill one or two. It's kind of satisfying to use in a way, but then it's also just absolute shit. It's good kind of for the survivor rounds. You can stun the zombies with it, but damage-wise, the damage does not exist. Put it this way, I think the base Magnetron probably falls off before round 10. Falling off before round 10 for a wonder weapon! Anyway, onto a slightly better one. I'm putting it in mid. It's the LZ-52 Limbo. This is the best wonder weapon of Exo Zombies by a fucking country mile, and that doesn't say much because, again, it falls off around the 40s. It's not good. It's a very fun concept for a wonder weapon, and it's one that I'd love to see return because it's good damage, it's a good concept, it fits the mode very well, but the damage just, it's not great. And then there's the Trident, which I'm also going to put in bad, because it's bad. Again, it's a fun concept. It shoots basically just bouncy balls that bounce all around the map. And they do decent damage, but it's also kind of unpredictable and hard to use, and it's an Exo Zombies wonder weapon, which means it actually doesn't do that much damage and it'll fall off around round 30. Exo Zombies weapons in general were really weak, and the wonder weapons are no exception for that. But onto a better wonder weapon, the Apothicon 7, aka the Gersh device on fucking steroids. It's S tier, obviously. It shoots out a portal, it sucks zombies, it drops power-ups as well. It drops a shitload of power-ups, I'm pretty sure. And it has decent-ish ammo for what it is. It's not a lot, but also it's like you get 10 shots, which is more that can be said of the Gersh device. It's less than the Thunder Gun, and I know I gave that crap for the lack of ammo, but it's also just, you know, it can kill a lot more than just a single train of zombies, depending on where you are. If you're in a place with fast spawns, this thing can do work, especially on Revelations, the high round strat on Revelations. It's amazing. The Keeper Sword. I'm actually not sure where I put the Keeper Sword, if I'm going to be completely honest. The Keeper Sword is a weird one, mainly because I never fucking use it. Does it kill infinitely? I'm not sure. It's a specialist weapon. It's a BO3 specialist weapon. I never really use them much. I'm going to put it in good. It's kind of a ball ache to get. I think it does good damage. Again, it's been a long fucking time since I used it. And now we get on to the better weapons. The Lil Arnie, aka the Gersh device on steroids. Where have I said that? It's great. It's basically a Gersh device, but also, firstly, corpse launch. Secondly, I'm pretty sure it attracts zombies throughout the whole map. I can't remember if the Gersh does that, but this, I think, does. They're both basically but basically one and the same here. Wrath of the Ancients. Let's be honest. You're not using this to shoot zombies with. You're using it to upgrade it. It's a D tier wonder weapon. Maybe even it's a D tier. Stormbow, S tier. S for Stormbow, right? You know, it's a good bow. What can I say? It's my favorite bow in DE. Said probably everybody, except for maybe a few who like, I don't know, the fucking void bow, wolf bow, fire bow, fire bow. Yeah, the fire bow, by the way. I can't lie to you. I have gotten the thing before. I remember doing the quest for it. I have no memory of actually using it, which really goes to say something. I'm pretty sure all the bows except the wolf bow kill infinitely. I can't remember what the fire bow does, even. I'm putting it in good. Or great, even. Great. The void bow, again. It's a similar thing. I've used this like once. I've used this once. I used it in my first attempt doing the DE Easter egg, and it was good. I can't remember how good it was. I remember it killed zombies quite slow, though, from my thing, because obviously it shoots at the voice skulls, and then those guys go out and chomp on the zombies, and they kind of take their sweet ass time. I'm gonna put it in good. The wolf bow I'm also gonna put in good, because it's a funny weapon. I'm pretty sure it does corpse launches, and you know that's obviously brings it up a spot. But also it's not very good against the boss. I might put it in great. Maybe. I don't know. We can always go back and change this. Rags, the Ragnarok. It's an S tier wonder weapon. It's fucking amazing. It's gravity spikes from multiplayer, but on steroids. Great for high rounding, especially on Revelations. The high round strat on that, it basically gets carried by the rags. And honestly, it's just an amazing piece of kit all around. The KT4. I have a confession to make. I have never upgraded the KT4 before, but I've heard it's pretty good. Maybe even busted, but I'm gonna put it in great. I'm gonna put it in great. And another confession. I don't think I've ever gotten the Skull of Nan Sapway. I don't think I've ever gotten the Skull of Nan Sapway, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I do remember that it's a pretty good wonder weapon. I remember there used to be a strat where you basically just spun around in circles in the room where you got it and used this one ability. I'm not sure if that ever got like patched or whatever. I'm putting it in good. I don't know how good it actually is. I've never fucking used it. I don't think. Maybe I have and I'm not remembering. Ugh. You see, GKZ and the Raygun Mark III. I'm putting it in mid. Simple fact being is, while I don't think it's a good wonder weapon, it's a wonder weapon that, first off, I might put in the same... Even though I don't feel good about putting it in the same tier as the Waffle, and I don't feel good about putting it in the same tier as the Winter's Howl, but that feels too rough. And I don't feel like putting it in the same tier as the Ray Gun, because it's better than the Ray Gun. I'm putting it... Do I put it in good? I mean, I guess... Maybe I'll put it in mid. It is kind of weak. It is kind of weak. I remember, does it like when does this drop off? Like the 40s, 50s? Or was it 60s? I can never remember when this thing drops off. All I know is it drops off super quick. The Gauntlet of Siegfried. Again, this is a ridiculously fun one weapon to use. I'm going to put it in good. I'm pretty sure it does kill infinitely, but it also isn't used because it crashes the game, I'm pretty sure. But it is ridiculously fun to use. Ah, Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare. We get to eat the Infinite Warfare wonder weapons. Oh, yes. You never see these wonder weapons appear in these tier lists. Or World War II. Or Echo Zombies. This is the reason why I wanted to do this tier list. It's because you never see the non-trade Echo Zombies games in these tier lists. Hell, a lot of the time you never see weapons past fucking BO3. But whatever, right? The Discord. It's S tier. It is... It's so good. It's so fucking good. Dude, it's not even funny how good this thing is. The one downside, which might put it in A tier, if anything, is the fact that the shot itself that triggers the effect isn't infinite damage. Like, the more the zombie's health goes up, the more you have to shoot them, I'm pretty sure. But still, it's ridiculous. Out of all the wonder weapons, Unpack-a-Punched, like, it's the best. By a long shot, it is the best out of all the Space Time Zappers when it's not Pack-a-Punch. And even when they all are all Pack-a-Punched, it's still the best. Although the gap goes significantly smaller because the other ones do see some quite substantial upgrades. One of them that doesn't, though, is the Face Melter. It's awful. It's so bad. On the contrast to the other two that I'm about to rank, the Face Melter, it's a very fun concept for a wonder weapon. It is just not very good. The Face Melter makes a zombie launch off like a firework, explodes, and set the area around it on fire. The fire, the explosion, and all that are not infinite damage. It makes crawlers super fucking early. It's very bad. The Head Cutter. The Head Cutter. I don't think I remember using this on Pack-a-Punch. The Head Cutter in, like, when it's Pack-a-Punched is amazing. It's great. I'm putting it in great. I'm putting it in great. I don't care. Actually, no. I'll put it in good. I'll put it in good. Basically, it basically just makes the zombies' heads pop. You shoot a zombie, that zombie's head pops, the zombies around it, their heads pop, and then I'm pretty sure when you Pack-a-Punch it, it then adds even more to the chain reaction. Like, they pop again, and then they pop again, I'm pretty sure. It's very, very fun to use. It sort of works slowly, kind of like the Void Bow, but it can clear quite a lot. The Shredder, again, ooh, it's the sort of thing where you shoot a zombie, and when the zombie gets affected by the Shredder, all the other zombies around them get affected by the Shredder. It can kill most of a train, I think, but it can't kill the entire train. Right, Forge Freeze. Who remembers this thing? Who remembers it if it even exists? Because I have trouble remembering this thing even exists. I bet a lot of you didn't even remember this thing exists. You get it from the arcade in Spaceland. You buy it with tickets. And it's for a wonder weapon that you have to grind. I think it's 500 tickets for. It might be 300, I can't remember. It's awful. 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 It's very, 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 very bad. It has like 2 fire modes. One where it like shoots an icicle, and the other one where it's like just a sort of a winter's howl sort of thing, but it's like a constant sort of freeze field. And it doesn't do a lot of damage. I think it falls off around the 20s. I think you can pack punch it, but again, falls off around the 20s. The Vlad. You know, here's a fun fact about the Vlad. Right, here's a fun fact. The Vlad is the only wonder weapon in Zombies history to be available in both like a Treyarch Zombies title and a non-Treyarch Zombies title. It's amazing, right? Although in Treyarch Zombies, you might notice the Black Ops 1 crossbow with explosive tip, because that's exactly what it is. This thing is not a wonder weapon. This thing is not a wonder weapon. And if you're using it, you are definitely only using it to get the variants of it, because this thing falls off in the mid-teens. The only reason you're using this is for the variants of it, which are busted, except for one. One such busted variant is the Acid Rain. This thing is ridiculous. It's basically kind of like a Thunder Gun sort of deal. Well, kind of, sort of. You shoot the bolt down, it basically creates an acid rain, and the acid rain melts zombies, and also fucking blinds you because it's so bright. It's a really good wonder weapon. It's great it's amazing in the boss fight. It's great, honestly. Ben Franklin. Why do I put the Ben Franklin? The Ben Franklin is, in my opinion, the worst out of the crossbows or harpoon guns or whatever they are. It's awful. It's the same sort of thing with the face melter. It makes crawlers super fucking early. It does next to no damage. You shoot it down, it rains down a couple of lightning bolts, which may or may not even hit the zombies. It deals like next to no damage. So even if you do hit the zombies, there's a good chance it's going to turn into a crawler. Yeah, it's awful. What isn't awful, however, is the Whirlwind EF5. It's basically a wolf bow. It's basically a wolf bow, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Except I know that it kills infinitely. And also, with the circumstance of the map as well, you can get ammo for it super fucking easy with the rewind grenades. You basically have unlimited ammo with these crossbows. The Trapomatic. Now, this is a wonder weapon that I feel is severely slept on. I severely slept on it. I used to think it's the worst out of the harpoon guns, crossbows, whatever. But it's actually really good. You shoot down a bolt. You shoot down 2 bolts. There's an akimbo crossbow. You shoot down the 2 bolts, and they sort of create a line between them. Zombies walk through that line. They fucking die. It's infinite damage, I'm pretty sure. Problem is that sometimes when you shoot down the bolt, the fucking thing doesn't work when it links them up to create the sort of tripwire. But yeah, I think this can kill a whole train of zombies, probably even more. I'm putting it in A tier. It could honestly, all of these could probably be bumped up to S if I felt like it. They are amazing. What isn't so good, however, is the Smiley. Now, props to the Smiley is the only weapon in Raven the Redwoods that can kill the Slasher. I just don't remember its damage being very good. It doesn't have a lot of ammo. It chews up that ammo pretty damn good, and killing the Slasher takes up a lot of its ammo, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to put it in mid, maybe? This is, by the way, a wonder weapon that is locked behind the Easter egg for Rave. So yeah, take with that what you will. You either had to do the Easter egg or play the map in Director's Cut to actually get access to this, and it was, like, it's free. It's like in the power room. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in mid, I think, just because it can kill it. I don't think it's a very good wonder weapon. I don't remember it being very good, but it can kill the Slasher. Only problem is you're not picking this thing up to kill the Slasher. You're probably not even going into Rave mode. I might actually bump this down to bad. No, it's bad. And the nunchucks, the nunchaku. A very strange weapon with a very strange method of obtaining it. Usually I just get it from the box in Director's Cut mode because I can't be fucked to do all that time trial crap. It's nunchucks, you fling them around real fast and you can kill zombies with them. Well, it's not good. It's not good actually because it falls off in the 30s. I'm going to put it in bad. I'm putting it in bad, I think. That's probably a good place to put it. Maybe mid or bad, I don't know. Kirisuti Gomen, the katana, on the other hand, I might actually put it in amazing, honestly. Again, this is one locked behind an Easter egg, unfortunately, or... Well, actually, it's only locked behind if you complete the Easter egg once this time, and then it appears on the wall of where Pangria is for 10,000 points. and it will be that way for every game in the future, unlike the Smiley. The Sword Slash, I think, is round 40, I think that stops at, and either Sword Slash alone can clear a whole train. And then you have the Pack-a-Punched version, which turns out the fucking Tiger Spirit or whatever, which can kill infinitely, and can also kill a whole train. Anyway, it's ST. It's fucking busted. The Mad. Now, this is going to be a very controversial pick, because the Mad is... Some people say it's one of the worst Wonder weapons of all time. And to that I say, you've never fucking used it before, shut up. Honestly, it's great. Its only real weakness is the lack of ammo. You get 30 shots of this thing, and a charge shot takes up 5 shots, and you're going to be using those charge shots. The MAD, for those who don't know, is the Modular Atomic Disintegrator. It starts off as a little sort of shotgun pistol thing. It can kill zombies up until I think the 30s, but there's different parts for it that you can find around the map. You've got the long barrel, which does exactly what you think it would do. You've got the plunger, which you can restock your ammo at the different like radioactive Krog eggs around the map, so you do kind of get more ammo. You could just kind of walk up to one and refill your ammo, although obviously then it will go on a cooldown, that specific pod, but there's loads around the map. And then you have the crank, the most important part, which then you can use the charge shot, crank it up, basically do a massive shotgun blast that takes 5 shots, but is infinite damage, and is basically the Thunder Gun. Problem is the ammo is, you only get 30 shots. That is only 6 charge shots until you have to either like trade it out or go to a Krog pod. But then again, if you want to be like super duper min-max, you can always just get the crank first, and then you can, because getting the parts restocks your ammo. There's ways you can play around it with lack of ammo, but at the same time, the lack of ammo still it does drag it down. But it's still A tier, I think. Venom X is a weird one, because it's an infinite damage wonder weapon, and that should be really good. But if the Mad's lack of ammo drags it down, then the Venom X has no fucking hope, because that doesn't get a lot of ammo either. I'm going to put it in good. I think good is the place for it. Maybe mid. First and foremost, it's a pain in the fucking ass to get. Probably the biggest pain in the ass out of all of these weapons I'm ever going to fucking make outside, or like, out of all the weapons on this tier list, outside of like maybe 1 or 2. It's the biggest pain in the ass to get. It's an even bigger pain in the ass to upgrade. Take my advice. Do not do the upgrade quest. Don't even do the quest for the Venom X. Just get Director's Cut. Do all the Easter eggs in the fucking game, and then load in Beast from Beyond the Director's Cut. It's actually less effort. You shoot down a Venom thing, you can then blow it up, and then when you Pack-a-Punch it, it upgrades the Venom thing even more. It makes an area of effect thing that kills zombies. It's okay. It's okay. Is all I can say. Like, it's good and it should be really good, but the ammo is just what lets it down. Even though cryptids sometimes spawn in and maybe sometimes sort of potentially will have a small chance of dropping extra ammo. The other wonder weapon from Beast from Beyond, however, this, my friends, is the Entangler. It is classified as a wonder weapon somehow, and I might actually, there we go, I have made a new column just for this thing, as it is the single worst wonder weapon in COD history. In a matter of fact, I would go as far to say that this is the single worst weapon in COD history. Zombies, at least. Worse than the fucking Springfield in World at War, yes. But it's awful. To put it into perspective, right? This thing is so bad at killing, it doesn't even insta-kill on an insta-kill. You fucking heard that right. It doesn't even insta-kill on a fucking insta-kill. That is how bad this thing is. It's abysmal. It's the single worst. It makes the Magnetron look good. It makes the Vlad look like something actually good. You laser the zombie with the Entangler. That doesn't insta-kill the zombie. It takes fucking forever to do that, even on an insta-kill. So the zombie turns into a ghost afterwards, right? And you picked up the ghost. You throw it at another zombie. Not even that insta-kills on an insta-kill! On an insta-kill! It's awful. It literally makes everything above it, even the Magnetron, even the Vlad, even the face melter, the jet gun, the Ben Franklin, all of these fucking shit weapons, it makes them look good in comparison. I could crap out a better wonder weapon when I'm fucking constipated. It's shit. Anyway, crash out over. Tesla gun. We're on to World War II now, the Tesla gun. This is another weapon where you're not using it for the base variant. You are not. because it's awful. It falls off in the 20s. Even when you pack-a-punch it on the tortured path, it falls off in the 20s. It's not a very good gun. It's basically... Imagine the ray gun. It shoots slower. It deals even less damage. It has a bigger splash radius, mind you, but that's basically what it is. The Midnight... I'm pretty sure... No. Midnight is good. The Midnight is good. The Midnight is basically... It's a Tesla gun upgrade variant, and it's, I think... It's the easiest one to get, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done half the quests, if I'm going to be honest. My experience with the Tesla gun variants mainly stems from Tortured Path and the survival maps from that. Midnight is very, very, very good. It shoots a sort of slow-ish moving bolt that penetrates zombies and does a fuckload of damage and is good, and it's just good. It's more suited for training than it is for camping, unlike another one that actually features the same traits as this, another Tesla gun variant, but we'll get into that one soon. The Bloodthirst is basically a better Wunderwaffe DG2. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's the same thing as this, but it's 10 times better, because this thing can clear a whole train. This thing cannot. You shoot it into a train, it will, like, sort of chain between a few zombies sort of thing, but then those zombies explode. Imagine this, the Wunderwaffe DG2, but the zombies explode afterwards for infinite damage. That is the Bloodthirst. Unfortunately, there has to be a black sheep of the Tesla gun upgrades, and the Reaper is exactly that, because yes, it is a wonder weapon that technically does infinite damage, but it only does infinite damage against one zombie. It then... Actually, I'm going to put it in good, because I've just remembered something. So you shoot it into a horde, right? Every zombie dies except one. Well, almost every zombie, probably. It doesn't have a very big radius, but it will kill a load of zombies except for one, which it then basically turns into a brain-rotted zombie that explodes when it touches another zombie. For a lot of damage, but it will fall off. It's not infinite, I don't think. And then we get on to the Tesla gun variant that you want to use, the Hurricane. It is amazing. It fires a super slow-moving projectile, but it's massive. The blast radius of it, well, not the blast radius, but like the radius of which it kills zombies is huge, first and foremost. It does a lot of damage, infinite damage against normal zombies, obviously. And even after it hits the surface and sticks for a moment, still doing its thing, zapping zombies or whatever, it's used in the Final Reich high round strat. You sit in the fucking spawn room and spam it. It's amazing. Jack in the box grenade, Jack in the box grenade, Jack in the box grenade. Where do I put this? I feel like this also goes in good, right? I mean, it's basically a monkey bomb. But it's also the same sort of thing as the distraction drone, where you can chuck it out super fast. It's basically a monkey bomb. It sort of does the similar amount of damage to a monkey bomb. Like, it's not too strong, but also not too weak either. The Ripsaw. The Ripsaw's a weird one to rank, because on the one hand, unupgraded, it's dog shit, dookie, trash, right? And even on the first upgrade, it's awful. It probably gets, like, downgraded from the first upgrade because the melee isn't an infinite damage anymore, and the actual sword blade shot doesn't kill a lot of zombies. But if you can upgrade it through the massively long, complicated quest that ties in close to the Easter egg on the Darkest Shore, or do what I do, upgrade the Pack-a-Punch machine on a Tortured Path survival map, and do it that way, this thing is S tier. Because not only do the sword blades kill an entire fucking train of zombies, and probably even more because they bounce around the map, you can refill your ammo for this thing at the Pack-a-Punch machine. It is the only wonder weapon in World War II Zombies to do that. It is infinite ammo, train clearing, fucking insanity. It's insanity, honestly. It's amazing. If you're using the fully upgraded version. If you're not, it's dog shit. Wonderbus from the Shadowed Throne. By virtue of the Shadowed Throne, it is an F tier, but no. By virtue of being the Shadowed Throne, it would have gone an F tier, but if that's not what I'm doing. The Wonderbus is not a very good wonder weapon. It shoots out this laser beam, kills zombies quite slowly, and you can then shoot like these bolts into zombies to sort of siphon ammo off them, but it does that really fucking slowly. Like, think about the DIE and how that works in like Cold War. Imagine that, but you shoot in this one bolt that, like, initially regens, like, 5 ammo for you upon hitting the zombie, and then every few seconds it's bip, 1, bip, 1. Admittedly, you can shoot them into multiple zombies at a time, but that's not the point. The point is, the ammo regeneration mechanic is done better by the DIE, and it's not even close. It's also just damage-wise not very good. Right. Noctmare. Again, these are getting to weapons that you probably didn't know existed. These are the upgraded melee weapons for the Tortured Path. Not Tortured Path. Shadowed Throne. I don't remember this one being pretty good, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's the easiest to get, but I don't remember it doing a lot of damage. The Holder is the Nazi Axe. Again, I don't think I've actually ever used this one. I'm gonna be honest. I know that you can do a charge with it, which actually allows you to run super fucking fast. Probably even outrunning the Sizzlers, which might be a good thing. But damage-wise, I'm not entirely sure how good it is. I'm gonna chuck it in mid. I'm chucking it in the mid. The Holder, you have to decipher Morse code, you know, just normal one-up-and crest stuff, deciphering Morse code. Definitely, this should be the most complicated wonder weapon of the 3 golden melee weapons, right? Wrong! The Pershta's here, and it is absolutely fucking overcomplicated to get as hell, but it's also the best one of the bunch. The Pershta is the Dancer's Dagger. You get it by, you set up some stuff in front of a projector, you then gotta go kill certain amounts of zombies by these dolls that are really well hidden around the map. First and foremost, you have to basically kill zombies until they stop. Take note of how many zombies you kill, rinse and repeat 4 times. You then have to input that combination into a safe that really doesn't like deciding whether it wants to work or not. And yeah, it's very fucking annoying to get. What you are granted with is a knife that can one-shot kill up until a decent round and can regenerate your health and your armor, something that is very much appreciated in COD World War II Zombies. It's a lot better to use than Tortured Path though, because it's just a lot easier to get. Fang of Anheist from the Frozen Dawn. I'm going to be honest, I used this thing once, and again, I don't remember the damage being all that good, although I remember it being better than the Nachtmare Bat. Talon of Lou Roth, I'm pretty sure this one was really fucking fun. It also allows you to teleport, and it gets the ability from the Pershta as well, where you can do a heavy attack on a zombie, and you can either get health back if you're low on health, or if you are missing armor, you get armor back, which is amazing. Fist of Talrek is again really fun. I don't know if the damage is good. I'm pretty sure this is the main weapon, one weapon that people use on the map. I don't remember the damage being all that good. It's basically like False Hammer, so that's really fucking cool. And then you have the Roar of Sanket, which I'm gonna be completely honest with you, not only have I never used this before, but the quest for it is absolute ass, so I'm gonna put it in awful, honestly. I'm pretty sure it's like a shield. You can kind of block damage with it, but also kind of not, and you can do a blast in front of you. I think that's how it works. Like, you can do a sort of an energy blast, and I'm not sure how much damage it does, but I'm gonna put it in bad. I have never used it, and I know that kind of sucks me saying I haven't used this, but I know it's bad, sort of thing. I know it's kind of sucky to say, but at the same time, the quest for it is bad, and the damage-wise, firstly, the standard Faulian shield it's not very good. It's meh. Magmagat from Blood of the Dead. Remember when I was saying there's a better weapon in like in the Blood of the Gat family? Yeah, you obviously know that it was going to be this thing. It's amazing. It's fucking busted. It's busted, dude. You shoot it on the floor, it makes a puddle of magma. Well, put it this way, it fucking melts Brutus. It melts the fucking Warden. Zombies don't stand a chance. There's little left to be said. It's amazing. The Kraken. Again, this is the sort of thing, you're not using this for the base weapon. Yeah, you're not using this for the base weapon. It's an explosive triple barrel naval cannon, which does, like, it does damage of some description. It's kind of like does similar damage to, I think, the Tesla gun. So I think putting these two next to each other might be a good comparison. And now, here comes the point where I've got to remember how good the variants of these are. I do know for a certain fact that the Purified Kraken is S tier. That thing basically fucking busts the map wide open, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. The things you can get away with while using that thing is fucking absurd. It is really something. But let's see here, how good is this thing going to be? I think we have a Blight Fire on the field. Okay, this is the piercing shot one. This is kind of meh. Right, we'll do the Decayed Kraken first. I'm going to put it in good. It seems to do good damage. But at the same time, there's better ways you could apply that damage, you know? Like, it shoots a piercing shot that can kind of go through trains. Also doesn't go through a lot of trains. You have to shoot multiple times to sort of actually take down the Horde. I'm going to put it in good. I think good is a good place for it. Right, here we go. Here's with the Electric Kraken now, the Radiant one. Let's see. Okay, this is the shotgun one. Okay, this is the shotgun one that sends them flying. And can kind of be used as a get out of jail free card. It's doing decent damage. It's like two-shotting hordes in the 30s. That's relatively close to health cap, I'm pretty sure. And also knocks them back. So, that is quite something. I'm going to put this in great. It seems great as both utility and a weapon. It does two-shot hordes, but the fact that it knocks them down seems to also be quite like a good utility, especially on such a close quarters map as Voyage. Plasmatic, here we go. Breath of Leviathan. Yo, is that a COD Zombies map? We are just about at health cap here. Let's see how good this thing is. Okay. Oh. That is nasty. Oh dear. Oh yikes. Oh, yikes. Yikes. That thing is going probably in mid. It seemed like it was basically just an upgrade to the base Kraken, but then it just wasn't dealing damage. At health cap, it was just like taking like 10 shots like a single zombie. What the fuck? Was that just me, or...? I think I know why I was struggling to find footage in my recording session for this thing. I think I must have swapped it away immediately. Right. Death of Orion, on the topic of one of them, is that just fucking yikes. This thing is awful, even when you use the exploit to make it shoot faster. Oh fuck. The damage, it doesn't exist. It shoots really fucking slow as well. The charge shot does basically fuck all. And you can spam Rio as an exploit to make it shoot faster, but even then, you're basically just melting through what little ammo you have, probably to kill a single gladiator, and immediately run out of ammo. Because yes, it does shred through gladiators when you do that, it also shreds through your ammo, which you don't get a lot of, and it's just not very good. Just use any other wonder weapon. Just use, if you're playing 9, just use the Hellion Salvo. Homunculus. Oh, again, I want to put it in like good, maybe great. I'm pretty sure this also kills infinitely, and can probably kill more than a train, I want to say, because it jumped from zombie to zombie, and it's like, fucking goes Doomslayer mode on them. I might put it, I think I'm going to keep it in great. As is Annihilator. This, my friends, might actually be the best wonder weapon of all time. You get a fucking ton of ammo for it. Every single charge shot can kill multiple hordes, and the charge shots take, like, no ammo at all. It's fucking busted. If it weren't for the Hellion Salvo overshadowing this damn thing, this would be top of the food chain. This would be remembered as the most busted weapon in Black Ops 4. It's amazing. The Savage Impaler. Confession, I did not know this was a thing until, like, I started doing research for this list. Okay, so what I'm gathering from a quick skim of the COD wiki, this seems like an alright weapon, like, as an actual weapon. And it's great against the vampires. I'm going to put it in good, I think. I might be wrong on this, but I did at least do some research. Now we're on to the gauntlets from Ancient Evil. Hand of Charon, first and foremost. It's busted, so it's going to go in S tier. I mean, you all saw this coming. It's great. It's just fucking God mode. If it weren't for the Alistair's Annihilator, this would be the best weapon. Pair this with Bloodwolf Bite in your modifier, you are in for a great time. Hand of Uranos. I think this one is like a great one of it. It's not as busted as Charon. First and foremost, corpse launch funny, haha. Secondly, it's a pain in the ass to get. Thirdly, I'm just gonna put it out there now as well. I'm just gonna bunch it up Chimera because they work in similar sort of ways. Gaia, Hand of Gaia. You see, Hand of Gaia is also really good. I'm gonna put it in great as well. It's meant to be really good, right? I mean, it's a weird wonder weapon because it makes up this shockwave of crystals that then follows your cursor. It's like you look around, it'll follow your like reticle around sort of thing. You can sort of do that to guide it to more zombies or whatever. It's weird, and I think it's good. I think I've used it like once, so I'm not sure. And then Confession, I never knew the Pegasus Strike existed, but I did some reading about it before I recorded. It seems good. It's like another monkey bomb sort of thing. It's like you chuck it down, zombies swarm around. It's basically a homunculus too. Right, now I've got to remember which ray gun is which here. Mark II-V. This is the Alpha Omega ray guns here. The Mark II-V, I know this one's the electric laser beam one. Very useful. Very useful. Does decent damage. Infinite ammo. Charges it quite quick as well. Stuns zombies and electrifies, like, stuns zombies around the zombies you shoot. And like damages them as well, so I don't want to put it in S tier because it's not absolutely busted like some of these, but it's especially just considering the map that it's on and how close quarters the Alpha Omega is. It's very good. MWII as well. This is S tier. Definitely. It's basically Hellion Salvo too. It just uses massive explosive that damages zombies. Just fucking crazy amounts of damage. MWIIX. MWIIX. This one is mid. It runs out of ammo super quick. Yes, sure, akimbo ray guns that are fully automatic is a fun concept, but it's not very accurate. It runs out of ammo super quick. You're gonna like waste bullets from missing the zombies. It's gonna be very much an experience that you're not going to want to get. You're probably going to pick any other ray gun over this one, and the MWIIZ is good, I think. It's a shotgun, it does good damage, and it does suit the map well with its close-quartered nature, but at the same time, the other two are just better. Manford's Music Box. This is basically just a grenade on roids. I'm going to put it, honestly, I'll put it in good. Good is a good place to put it, I think. It's basically a similar sort of thing. It has a massive blast radius. It kills zombies infinitely. It is a very good grenade. I might actually put it... I'm going to put it in... I'm going to put it in A tier, actually. It doesn't, like, distract zombies, but it's a very good grenade. I might... Do I bump it up to S tier? Obviously, with BO4 and the way grenades work, they recharge, and they don't actually recharge all that slow, I don't think. I might bump it up to S. No, it's not as nearly as busted in any of these. No. Right. Wunderwaffe DG Scharfschütze. This is a very underrated wonder weapon, if you ask me. People say it's a downgrade to the DG2, and I think, if anything, at worst, it's a side grade. The way it works is it's more like a precision-oriented weapon. Obviously, the name DG Scharfschütze. Sharpshooter. It's a sniper variant. You aim for heads, and this can actually kill more zombies per shot than the standard waffle. It kills, I think it's 11 compared to the waffle's 10. But what really makes this thing outshine the waffle is the amount of fucking ammo you get with this thing. You get like over 100 shots compared to this thing's like 20. At least you do with Bandolier Bandit, which if you're not running Bandolier Bandit, then you've got a problem. This thing is great. Definitely great. And the same thing goes for the Tundra Gun. It's only fair, considering that I put the MWII in S, I also put this in S. I mean, you also get a ton more ammo with this, and it also offers great utility with the way that, because it freezes zombies, and the way that the fire zombies are a thing in this. It's great utility as well, as having a lot more ammo. You will need PhD for this gun, though, because the splash damage will fuck you otherwise. Like, I'd say this thing is more of a Thunder Gun side grade than this, but I'm putting it in S tier just because of the added utility that the Tundra Gun offers with the snowballs. The DIE Shockwave. Now, this is going to be interesting. Because I never used the DIE when they added the ability to pack a bunch all that much. But the DIE Shockwave, I think it's good. Like, the damage is alright. It's not infinite damage. It deals decent amount of damage, and it can... I'd say a shot can kill, like, half a train, because it does pierce zombies, but only so many. Because obviously, Cold War, they obviously did not like you piercing zombies in that game. Just ask any sniper rifle. And they will not respond because they are inanimate objects. DIE Shockwave, I'd say it's good. It's really easy to get, though. Like, this is the easiest weapon to get in all of Cold War, I'd say. Let's go on to more of the elements. Anyway, the DIE Nova 5. It goes to show that not every elemental upgrade is in fact an upgrade, because this thing is not very good in the slightest. The damage goes from questionable to non-existent. This thing, it's trash. If I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty sure this thing is all but a pea shooter by even the 30s, if my memory serves. Maybe even the 20s. This thing's damage does not exist. It kills zombies very, 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 very slowly. DIE Electro Bolt. Anybody who's played Die Maschine or even Outbreak will tell you that this thing is fucking busted. It's the most busted, the DIE variant, in a matter of fact. First and foremost, the damage on it is fucking absurd. Not as absurd as the Cold War ray gun, mind you, or other Cold War 1 weapons, but all the DIE ones, this thing, it hits like a truck. Especially, like, it does loads more damage the longer you hold down the trigger, and it's busted. Second thing, when you're using this thing, I think it's a certain, like, after you upgrade stamina up a certain amount, you run so fucking fast. It is unreal while shooting this thing. So it's also a great utility as well. The DIE Thermophasic. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember much about this one. I think it uses like a fireball that explodes and does some damage. I'm gonna put it in mid. Like, I don't remember this one being as good as the Shockwave either. And then the Cryo Emitter. The Cryo Emitter was basically the little brother of the Electro Bolt, and its damage sort of reflects that. It's not as good as the Electro Bolt. I think it slows down zombies, I think, but I'd say it's on the same level as the Shockwave, I think. Ray K84. Oh, man. Remember when this used to be just a straight upgrade to the ray gun? Remember this thing when Firebase Z came out? This would have been like top, tippity top of S tier. This thing was fucking busted when Firebase Z came out. And then with Outbreak, they nerfed it to the fucking ground, and it's a shell of its former self. It's basically a glorified assault rifle, and the only redeeming factor of it is it's basically beefed up version of what they did with the GKZ 445 Mark III combo thing where you make the black hole. This thing with that is still quite good. Look how they massacred my boy! This thing used to be fucking busted, and they... Oh god, and now it's absolutely shit. Well, no, it's not absolutely shit. Compared to what it is, yeah, but I might actually put it in mid. I'm putting it in mid. I'm putting it in mid because it pains me to say it, but it is mid. LT53 Casimir, it's a reskin Gersh device. You know exactly where it goes. And a matter of fact, it's better than the Gersh device because you can craft them. You can't do that with the Gersh devices because they're not in modern zombies. If they were in modern zombies, yes, you'd be able to craft them, which means they would be absolutely the exact same, but I'm waffling. CRBRS, the Cerberus. Oh boy. So remember what I was saying about not every elemental upgrade for a weapon, or upgraded one weapon being an upgrade? Yeah, the Cerberus is the prime example of that, because the Cerberus is S tier. It's absolutely fucking busted. It is, I'd say, probably even better than the ray gun, or at least as good as the ray gun, because if you use the base Cerberus on Mount of Toten, you will know this thing means business. It is amazing, it is busted, and it fucking destroys zombies. It destroys everything. Bosses, it's busted, dude. Let's see what weapons we've got. The diffuser. The diffuser was the shotgun, and I'm pretty sure this was the worst of the bunch. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is just like a mid weapon. I'm pretty sure. Again, my memory of the diffuser is not very good. I tend to gravitate toward the other two when I'm ever picking up an upgrade, because the blazer is at least good. It's used for the Easter egg, and it does decent damage as well. Mind you, I'm pretty sure it does fall off at some point, and it does fall off quite sharp. And then there's a swarm, which is actually really fucking good against bosses. I have fond memories of melting many a Krasny sword out with this thing, and it's not that bad against normal zombies as well. Obviously, not nearly as bad as the good old-fashioned Cerberus here, but still pretty good. Crystal Axe, it's S tier. This thing is busted. Imagine, if you will, a melee weapon that can kill entire trains of zombies basically infinitely. At health cap, this thing is a 2-swipe. Well, you know what happens when you click once with this thing while holding the Crystal Axe out? It swipes twice. In other words, you're just gonna swipe twice and decimate whatever's in front of you. You also have an SMG mode, which does decent damage, although it's not as good as the axe form. And also, you get armor from this when you're swinging around. So, yeah, it's S tier. You're basically unkillable with it, and the damage is insane. Right, the Decimator. Again, this is a super underrated wand weapon from a very, very crap map. The Decimator makes an infinite damage shockwave around you. That is infinite ammo, regens every 30 seconds. Problem is, it's in Vanguard. I'm going to chuck it in good, maybe great. I don't know, actually. I'm going to put it in great, because it is a great wonder weapon. It is fun to use. Also, a wonder weapon that talks to you is super cool. Well, more props to the Cerberus there. Its only real crime is being in Vanguard. Right. That's Vanguard's only wonder weapon out of the way. The Scorcher. The Scorcher. The Scorcher, the Scorcher, the Scorcher. It's good utility. Damage against kind of like the thing with the DIE Shockwave, where the mobility you get for this thing is amazing. Like, it's A tier for mobility. Damage is D tier, though. I'm going to put it in B, I think, for now. You got the charge shot that, well, they're both its abilities are charge shots. You got the, like, actual bullet that you shoot out, like a shotgun blast, that just this lingering bunch of lasers that melt zombies in a literal sense, not a figurative sense. The damage is kind of there, but there are a lot better weapons in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. But the mobility, you shoot yourself up into the air with this thing and you can go fucking anywhere. Like, the mobility is great. It's like the paralyzer sort of thing, except even better. I'm gonna put it in good. Maybe I'll put it in great. I'll put it in great. Thing is though, do I... whatever. Right, the VR11 from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I'm going to be honest with you, I never actually got my hands on this thing, but I heard that it's basically just an upgrade from the VR11. I'm gonna put it in good. It turns zombies into humans, humans into zombies. I'm not sure if the insta-kill effect from shooting a teammate is still there, but I have heard, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I have heard that the damage against bosses and stuff from this weapon and is really good, and you could like heal objectives with this as well, so I'm actually going to put it in great. It still feels like it's a good weapon for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies in the game that is. And this is coming from someone who has never used it, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Please do. The Beam Smasher. On to Black Ops 6 weapons now. We have them all here, except for the one from Janus Towers, which hasn't even been released yet. Hasn't even been teased yet. Won't even be releasing for a few more months, so I'm doing this now. Beam Smasher. Very underrated one weapon. People say that it's kind of bad. I think it goes in good, honestly. When you treat this thing right, it can put in some serious fucking work. Like, I might even put this in great. You basically use the left trigger ability, the slow field sort of thing. You slow down the zombies, and then you use a main beam and you melt them down because it increases the damage that the beam deals to them. It's very fun to use, very cool. Melts bosses like manglers, forget about it. Amalgams, you probably might want to use something else, but I'm not going to stop you from using this, but melts manglers, I will say that much. When this game first came out and manglers were fucking everywhere, I was thinking, you know, why don't people just use the Beam Smasher? This thing melts the fucking manglers like crazy. Anyway, Jet Gun BO6. I did actually classify the Jet Gun from BO2 differently to the one in BO6 because this one had some major fucking reworks. When the thing was revealed to be in Liberty Falls, people were firstly thinking it was going to be a Transit remake. It wasn't. But people were hyped, actually, even though obviously this is a fan favorite wonder weapon returning, well renowned for its usefulness, as you all know with the Jet Gun in BO2 being in the tier that it is a very useful weapon. But BO6 comes around, Liberty Falls drops. Did they do this thing justice? Yes, they fucking did. This is the best weapon in BO6 by far. The best wonder weapon, obviously. This thing is fucking insane. It's the Jet Gun that we should have had in Transit, honestly. When it overheats first off, it doesn't explode, it just overheats. As a second fire, that makes it explode, admittedly, but doesn't actually explode the weapon. You make an explosion around, do that, like, sets shit on fire and stuff. The damage is good all around. It's just a good weapon to use. And you could sprint with it! You can sprint with it this time. So obviously, it's gonna be good. This is the part where, I was actually forgetting that maybe I shouldn't have recorded this as soon as I did, because I actually have not used, well, I've only used like one of these fucking swords. I've only used one, and it's Soleil. I'm gonna put it in good. I might need a refresher on actually how good this is. It's like you do the whirlwind around you. I reckon I have put this in a good spot. I mean, the Citadel swords weren't really the best. You can only kill one zombie at a time of them, obviously, so they're in a bit of a rough spot, like, in terms of actually how good they are, but I'd say, I'm pretty sure this is meant to be the best sword anyway. Let's have a look at the others. This one sword makes like a Gersh device thing, but again, it's a sword. It's one of the bastard swords, so I'm gonna put it in good. I think this is meant to be good. I think. Judging by a quick skim of the COD wiki. This one doesn't seem as good. Like, I don't know if the damage is as good. Right, I've quickly skimmed the COD wiki. I'm just gonna say what my thoughts are on each of these, as I've never used them. I do need to use them at some point, to sort of get a better opinion, but Caliburn, this one doesn't seem that good. Caliburn does not seem that good at all. It's 3 fireballs. You know, you kill all these zombies to charge it up and you launch 3 fireballs, and they probably don't even deal all that much damage, you know, because it's BO6. And Durandal, I'm going to put this one in mid. Again, it just seems like this thing about the shooting the lightning out might not be good, but it has potential to be good. But I'm thinking just with the way that the swords are, it actually just might not be. Especially with the BO6's track record of wonder weapons so far, and damage and whatever. Anyway, Ice Staff from the Tomb. Why the fuck was this thing in the Tomb? I don't know. It could have just stayed in Origins, and we could have had an original wonder weapon in the Tomb, and not just needless nostalgia baiting. I'm pretty sure this one is just a worse version of the Ice Staff. I'm pretty sure the damage is worse. I'm gonna put it in good. 10 times more of a pain in the ass to get than the ice staff, and that fucking says something, first and foremost. And I'm pretty sure the damage is worse. I think. Again, you're gonna have to correct me. You're gonna have to correct me, because this is, first off, the ice staff, still new at least to me. I haven't done my research on the intricacies of the ice staff on the origins versus the ice staff on the tomb. I'm gonna leave that to you guys. The people who want to correct me. And, right, lastly, Shattered Veil. Mark II W, Mark II Wraithfire. This one is really good. This one's really good. Probably the best of the Mark II variants in BO6. The elemental damage, elemental explosion is really good. And all around, I think it's a good wonder weapon. I think this is in a good spot, even. I'm not sure when this thing starts falling off, but I was using it around round 50, and I'm pretty sure it's still going strong. The Mark II R, on the other hand, is, from when I was using it, from my experience, this thing is in a pretty damn bad spot. Which is a shame, because it's a really fun fucking concept for a ray gun variant, you know? When you're using this thing on an early round, it feels like you're fucking unstoppable, but god damn, the thing goes off a cliff so too soon. Too soon. And the Mark II Preservation. I can't even remember what this one is. Right, round 27, I'm using the Mark II P here. Okay, so this is a shot. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Let's see how good it does on like 27, 37 even. I mean, the damage is still decent. The damage is still definitely there. It's melting a doppelgast as fast as it is. Right, round 38. Okay, yeah, this falls off around the 40s, I'd say. I've had a look at the footage again to sort of brush my memory. This one falls off around the 40s, and the damage is kind of mid, you know, I said it falls off around the 40s. The elemental effect is also kind of mid. I mean, it just kind of makes you invincible. I think it starts where the zombie dies, and you have to stand in that spot. You're just gonna get fucking surrounded, and the moment that goes, you're dead. Congratulations, you're toast. And that is all the wonder weapons. Let's take a nice little zoom out here. And there we are. That is my full tier list. I might actually change a few things. Let's see. I'm thinking we move the head cutter up a spot. Let's see. Alright, Metroid can basically kill zombies up to the 70s, so that's definitely going in A tier. And again, I guess I might as well chuck this in S then. Alright, I looked on the wiki, Skull of Nansapway is fucking busted. Okay, I'm putting it in S tier. There's probably someone by now who's put a comment saying about how fucking I disrespected this thing by only putting it in B tier. I apologize, I was not aware of your game. This is Nansapway. Right then, folks, that is going to be the end of the video. That is the full tier list, other than, like, aside from, I think there's, like, maybe 4 wonder weapons I did include, and they are all, like, the pommel blade, sword of Barbarossa, and I think there might be another one. I know I said I was going to include things like that in the tier list, so the pommel of Barbarossa and all that, but I just can't be fucked. I don't want to do the Darkest Joy Easter egg. You can't make me. Fuck you. Yeah, so let me know what you think, if there's anything you would change. Maybe you're going to tell me that I should never cook again, maybe? Hopefully I cooked better this time than with my map ranking list. You should definitely go watch that if you haven't already. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.